Cleveland, as long as the Yankees are alive in the postseason, and that might be for just 9 more innings, the DH will be determined by how Jacoby, Ellsbury and Chase Headley have done against that game's starting pitcher. After using Ellsbury against the Twins Ervin Santana in the AL wildcard game Tuesday night at Yankee Stadium, Joe Girardi switched to Chase Headley in Game 1 of the ALDS Thursday night against the Indians at Progressive Field. On Friday in Game 2, the manager turned back to Ellsbury in a crushing 9-8 defeat in 13 innings that put the Yankees in a 0-2 hole in the best-of-5 series. Ellsbury went 0 for 1 against Corey Kluber, who was gone after 2 superscript 2 innings. "It's more matchups that day," Girardi said of how he will determine who plays and who sits. "Jacoby has had more success against Corey Kluber than anyone we have had. That's why he is in there." Ellsbury entered Game 2 hitting .263, 5.419 against Kluber, and that easily was the best average by a Yankees hitter against the Cy Young candidate. Headley was 1 for 14.071. Ellsbury was Girardi's choice in the AL wildcard game because he entered 10 for 34.294 against Santana, even though Headley was 4 for 13.308 against the right-hander. Headley was 5 for 18.278 against Game 1 starter Trevor Bauer, and Ellsbury was 3 for 16.188. "When we make these decisions, they are not easy decisions," Girardi said. With right-hander Carlos Carrasco starting Sunday night's Game 3, the numbers strongly suggest Ellsbury will be in the lineup as he is 8 for 21.381 against him and Headley is 1 for 9.111. With Girardi locked on Ellsbury and Headley as the DH, there isn't room for Matt Holliday other than a possible at-bat as a pinch hitter. "If it's the right at-bat right now," Girardi said of Holliday's role on the roster. "He hasn't played in the 3 postseason games." Indians DH Edwin Encarnacion left the game in the home first after turning an ankle getting back to second base on a soft line drive to shortstop Didi Gregorius. Encarnacion, who reached base when hit by a pitch on his right knee, needed assistance getting off the field. He was replaced by Michael Brantley. Gary Sanchez's 2-run homer off Kluber in the first inning meant the Yankees wouldn't be held without a homer in consecutive games after not scoring in Game 1. They were held homerless in consecutive games just 4 times during the regular season.